Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Darkest Dungeon. Let's go out on a mission, and everyone is set and ready to go. Yep. Everyone's leveled up. We're gonna do the Cove, Frontline Leper, Abomination, Vestal, Plague Doctor. And I really don't know what else to put on the Plague Doctor, because they already have good accuracy. So I figured give them the Lantern will surprise enemies. If I surprise enemies, we don't need to worry about them being fast, do we? So we'll take food, torches, we'll take one stack of shovels, we'll take along a couple of antivenoms because we have one. A whole stack of bandages is worth it, maybe a whole stack of medicinal herbs, a couple of keys, a couple of holy waters, and we'll embark. I like having the Abomination and the Plague Doctor in the Cove. They have stun and blight abilities, and the enemies down here are not resistant to those usually. Especially not the blight. They can be blighted very easily.
These salt-soaked caverns are teeming with pelagic nightmares.
Pelagic nightmares.
They must be flushed out.
And I also, well, because this is not a marking party, I like having the vessel. I didn't do quirk removal in the town. I'm an idiot. That's okay. I like having the Vestal, and, I have the Leper just because why not, basically. We could have had the Hellion, but I think that the Hellion might be better served in a different area. I like the high damage of the Leper, and I'll be honest with you, I don't think we need to have the Hellion. We have plenty of stuns on this squad already. 3 people have a stun. I don't think we need any more stuns. I think we'll be fine. Now we could go for a stun here, but Squiffy Gast, probably not gonna get stunned. Let's just go for the Blight. So Tidemaster needs to take 2 damage to die in 1 turn. We're not gonna do that on this turn, but maybe what we can do is just focus down the Bloated Thrall, maybe get a lucky crit, or we could go for a stun. It's got a 50-50 chance of landing, or we could go for a stun on the Piranha. I like that better. Reduce the damage that we're gonna take. Even though we have a Vestal, I'd still rather not get hit if at all possible. Okay. First action was a buff, not that bad. Maddening Shanty is a move forward. And stress. We need to kill him in 1 turn. If we don't, he's gonna give everyone horror and stress with Offkilter Jig, I believe. 2 units have personal stress heals though, so it's not that bad. We could also reduce his accuracy, up his blight, maybe hit him and crit him with the Leper. He's got high speed though, I don't know if it's gonna happen. And we still need to kill the frickin' Thrall, but his speed is 2. Okay, go for the it's 50-50, it's a good 50, it's a 40% chance of applying the stun. Oh. Go for it. Resisted. So we're gonna have to hew. Good dodge though. Yeah, I mean, I figured he would have a turn probably before the Leper. He missed though, which is fantastic. Nasty crit. I mean, he did have the buff, plus damage, accuracy, and crit, which is kind of annoying, but... Lucky kill.
Give them no quarter.
You're dead, you're dead. We only have the Squiffy Gast remaining, believe it or not. Gamer Nerd. Hello, welcome to the chat. How you doing? I still think we go for the stun. 40%, but it's also a damaging attack. We could go for the stun with the Plague Doctor. Base 160, 50-50. Why not? Oh my lord. The Blight wouldn't have done it. Wow, you were just pathetic. The Blight would not have done it.
The slow death, unforeseen.
Unforgiving. And Johnny and Chemblast, hello, welcome.
This expedition at least promises success.
Yeah, maybe I'm a little worried about those squiffy ghasts, but they can be blighted. They're not really that easily stunned. Maybe having a frontline Hellion would mean that we can, you know, hit him with the Iron Wave and the Wicked Hack in the 4th position and the 1st position. You know, kill him before he adds to our stress. But, you know, again, I have to think that maybe in a different area like the Well or the Warrens, we would prefer to have the Hellions so that they can, you know, hit the pig that throws the spears and blights you. You know, that guy's really annoying.
A powerful blow.
And if you can kill him using a Hellion, that would be a good bang for your buck, you know? So we probably won't be able to actually kill the Thrall. We could do 4 to 7 damage and reduce his damage output, or we could go for a kill on, you know, the Piranha. Didn't work, had a chance. Actually, it did work. The Piranha will die. Now, we have to kill the Thrall, but his speed is low, we should be able to do it. Oh, the heal. The crit heal from the Tide Master. The Tide Master. What a jerk. Gargling Grab. Yeah, I don't have a great ability to hit position 3 right now. I will admit that. You're taking 11 damage. I think I have to hit you twice. So there's one. Oh, you're dead from that. Perfect. You were stunned anyways. I still don't mind using the Abomination for that, though. Because, I mean, it put some blight on the guy up front. We need to kill him at some point soon. It's gonna take a million years, though. Went for the Hue to bypass the guard, didn't work.
Great is the weapon that cuts on its own.
Why do you have +4? Oh, you did a crit. I remember now. Damage, accuracy, and crit goes up. Probably not gonna matter too much. And I can't even kill you with a Plague Grenade. I think I should use the AoE from the Abomination to get a kill. Maybe even on both units at once. You moved first? My Abomination has a speed of 12 and you moved first? I don't believe it.
Continue the onslaught. Destroy
Them all. 4 to 8. Reduces damage and speed. I mean, you're not doing any damage. You might as well try the debuff. Counteracts the buff that he had. Wait, that marks you? Yeah, marks self and speed up. Oh, interesting. Could transform to do more damage. Why bother? Just smack him.
precision and power.
Occasionally land a crit. Thank you, EDU. And you're dead. Dead in 2 turns, which is perfect. Gives us 1 opportunity to heal everyone up.
This is how a life is taken.
This is how a life is taken.
And I don't even care that he's bleeding, really. So Fish Idol. There's one thing that gives you a damage buff for everyone in your, not for everyone in your party, for one person in your party. It's Ship's Mast, I think. I forget what Fish Idol does. Every time, I forget what the Fish Idol does. But maybe if we have like some holy water in our inventory, we'll try to use it.
As the fiend falls, a faint
Dum
hope
dum da
blossoms.
dum. Plus stress heal received while camping, plus 10 scouting. That is kind of bad. Oh, it is a buff. Okay. Yeah, put that on the Leper. Why not? Plus 18% damage until camp. That's acceptable. I'm pretty sure the Fish Idol is a buff, but I can't quite remember. Sapphire we're gonna take. How many rooms are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We probably don't need this many stacks of torches. If we use 1 per hallway, we have more than enough. So let's dump it and take a
The promise of
sapphire.
Safety.
Now we had to come down here, by the way. I know we used a shovel on a obstacle wall, but you know we had to complete 100% of room battles. There was a room battle down there, so I'm glad that we did it on the way here. You know, instead of having to backtrack through the entire level. I mean, we want to backtrack anyways for the loot, so maybe we should, you know, be leaving more curios. You know, at least from this chest forward, we shouldn't open it. Wow, that is horrible.
Confusion, nerves, and panic.
Is it really confusion, nerves, and panic, or is it just getting stunned by a jellyfish? I don't know. There you go. Missed.
In radiance.
Oh, and you know what? We definitely don't need a whole bunch of torches because we have dazzling light and illumination, which increases the torch anyways. Yeah, totally don't need it. Perfect kill. Stun wears off. The fishman is gonna maybe buff the jellyfish, I was gonna say.
Their formation is broken. Maintain the offensive.
And honestly, heal up, stress heal on the leper.
Confidence surges.
We'll get the
as
kill with someone
enemy
else, because he's just gonna do a ceremonial cut, probably. The leper seems really good. I've been learning to like the leper more lately. The leper has basically saved my hide in the Crimson Court mission area. He does very well there.
Remind yourself that overconfidence is
He's a slow and insidious
killer.
killer.
It is. That's acceptable. Slow and insidious. Yes, yes, yes. So yeah, you know, during combat, and we had to come to this room. During combat, we can just kind of let the Vestal raise the light a little bit, because the Vestal is going to be doing stuns. You saw someone do a one-hit kill on the final boss with him. I saw that as well. You can't do that anymore, because I remember what it was 3 Plague Doctors, 1 Leper, and then what you do is you use Emboldening Vapors over and over and over again to buff the damage of the Leper, and then when they crit, they did like 200 damage. But you can only use this 2 times per battle now, so you can't stack it permanently. Then again, you could use it 2 times per battle, and it would stack permanently, but I think you need to get like 3 or 4 stacks per Plague Doctor to make it one-hit kill a boss, but theoretically maybe you can make it happen, I don't know. But I have seen that as well. We should try to stun something. Pretty lucky. I mean, that was about a 50-50, I think. I will also go for a Intimidate. If it doesn't kill it, it's at least a debuff. I mean, it's probably not going to kill. But it reduces his damage and speed, so we can likely kill him on the next turn. Nasty crit. Even if it pulls forward, it's not a problem, though.
Can't hold balance.
This has actually gone just fine. Plague Doctor does a blight on the back, maybe even a stun. It's actually kind of unfortunate that you moved first. This Piranha's already dead. Probably just want to toss out a Plague Grenade. I'd rather get the damage over time on this turn, because he's dead now with 1 attack. And now we can focus everything on the big crab man. Speaking of which, we could go for an attack. I think I'd rather do the debuff.
A devastating blow.
Yeah, reduce his damage output a little bit. And then focus on the DOT. You know, that's actually a pretty good way of dealing with him. We could have also done this same thing in the ruins against that big guy who has the mace that he slams on the ground and stuns you with. You're dead.
Well struck.
I love the crits. DOT, damage over time, aka bleed or blight, which is what we have right now. Aww. I'm sad you went first. But that's a good crit heal. Your disposable account's OCD is acting up because I don't have one person named a name in the hamlet. We'll give him a name. Don't worry about it. It'll happen. Yo, can I reduce your damage to 0? You know, it'd probably just be minus 99% damage, but that'd still be kind of funny. I would love to have this guy do literally 0 damage on like a crit. So that's 22 damage. He is dead. DOT, Department of Time. I like that. DOT, you were thinking Department of Transportation. Ah, yes. Gotta go to the Department of Transportation and, you know, resolve this problem with my registration. Well, that'd be the DMV or the RMV. Oof, gotta go to the Department of Transportation and get a license for my horse and carriage. I guess that's what it would be in this universe. Department of Time sounds like it would be a very funny level in a video game. It sounds to me like a...
The flesh is knit.
The flesh is knit.
Sounds to me like a horrible, like, plot element in a B-tier movie involving space travel, or not space travel, time travel.
The Department of Time. We make sure that the time flows correctly, and that there are no paradoxes in time. And oh no, someone tripped over the extension cable and unplugged our time machine.
I've seen a lot of bad movies. I should go watch some more bad movies at some point. They're the best around. Alright, room battle. Torches are going just fine. We don't have anyone who's good at trap disarming, admittedly. The torches will carry us because of the Vestal ability, I think. Another Squiffy Ghast is annoying. We can't really target him, though. But I think we... You know what? I think we actually go for a... We can't. We gotta blight him. He's got 90% resistance to the stun. Could try to stun him with the... Plague Doctor. No. Turn 1, I'm gonna go for the blight, because we can kill the Thrall, I guess, in 2 turns, if we stack it up further. Or if we stun. Okay, then we're fine. I'm glad that we've never seen one of these guys explode in this playthrough yet. God, you just suck. This is when a Jester would be nice for the speed bonus against the Squiffy Ghast, but nothing here bleeds. I've done it before, though, taking a Jester along, and usually it has worked. Ah, hit. Holy crap!
Fear consumes the mind.
That's 30 stress on everyone. That's 120 stress attack right there. Good lord. That is a big attack. Let's reduce his dodge.
The match is struck. A blazing
Star is born.
But again, we have a couple of units with stress heals. We will have to camp soon. We might want to camp after this battle, but we can probably go without right now. Give me another plague. Can we kill you? We can kill you. 5 blight plus a couple of points of damage? Yeah. Awesome.
Decisive pummeling.
Very good. I don't want any more stress thanks to these freaking skeletons on a barrel. You wonder where Darkest Dungeon 2 will be? A lot of people have been guessing it will be based off of the Mountains of Madness. It could also just be set in a random place, you know? Somewhere in the world. Like, I mean, like a mansion on a hill next to a wharf. That's pretty Lovecraftian now that I think about it. You know, in my head, I can't think of a specific, you know, book or novel or short story that's like, ah, yes, of course, this is Darkest Dungeon 1. It's set in this book in this time. But admittedly, the house on the hill next to a wharf is very Lovecraftian. Might as well. If Darkest Dungeon 2 and Silk Song came out on the same day, what would I play first? Both. Play one for 8 hours and then the other one for the next 8 hours. Is that satisfactory? No, Satisfactory is a production builder game on Steam. Keep doing the stress heal. I worry mostly about the Vestal. We have had a Vestal crack in the past. And Fear Me, welcome. How you doing? I've been watching Fear Me post some Apex Legends clips on YouTube, and when I watch them, the only thing I can think is, oh, he's playing with a controller.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task's end.
We don't need 250 gold. I think I will camp, though. Oof, a lot of room battles coming up. We need stress relief, though. Yeah, we can probably camp. Everyone's gonna get benefit from it.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight.
Remove a couple of
Uneasy
things from our inventory. All companions minus stress. That's really good. Cost him a little bit of HP. That's one personal heal. Then we need Sanctuary, which is this one. It's expensive at 4, but what else are we going to use our points for?
The quickening.
You don't need any more speed, my dude. What we might want is Bless on the Leper, so he has a smaller chance of missing. And then we can do one... you know what? We should do Stress Heal. Okay. And again, we're just going to keep moving forward. We'll backtrack at the end. We honestly don't have a lot of loot yet. Kind of wanted us to have a little bit more at this point, but you know, we have been passing by many curios. We'll have to just make sure that we backtrack at the end. You got bronchitis. Oh no! That sounds like it sucks. I'm sorry to hear that you're sick. Yeah. We gotta kill the Ghast. I don't want to hit, you know, another plus 120 stress on everyone just because this guy moved first, you know? And he's probably gonna move first because he's got the freaking speed. He's got 8 speed, which is not a lot, admittedly. You know what? Reduce the speed. Of course. He resisted the debuff. Hold on. What was the chance of that landing? 85. Fantastic. I hate you. I hate you, Gast. He does have low move resist. Maybe a Purge might actually be nice, because on turn 1 we could Intimidate, on turn 2 we could Purge, knock him back. It's not fully upgraded, but it still has a pretty decent chance. It's like, again, 85%. And if we push him back, maybe we can keep him from doing Offkilter Jig. Alright, so you know what? I think that's what I'm gonna do. After this, we're gonna remove Hugh, I think. You know what? We can't kill him. Kill him instead. So hopefully we dodge the attack, or the Vestal moves first. Oh, he got pushed back! Maybe he's not gonna do an Offkilter Jig. Or we crit him. No, Offkilter Jig. Well, we dodged it. Oh my lord, that's important. Hit him. Or stun him. We can't stun him. Healing is unnecessary. Stun him. Barnacle Barrier. Fear me. Either. I will play Apex with you. I could play Apex with you on a stream at some point, or if people don't want to see that, we could just do it on a day when I'm not streaming. Either way, I'm okay with it. I would definitely play some more with friends. You are going to get a KO. Godlike dodge. That's the second time we've dodged Offkilter Jig. We've dodged it on the first Squiffy Gast, and we dodged it on the third one, but on the second one, he got off the Offkilter Jig. But I think Purge is what we want. The first turn, we Intimidate, the second turn, we Purge, and then he can't do it. Because even if he hits with the other attack, the first one, who cares? You know, he'll do 15 stress on one unit. The second one, though, 120 stress spread out sucks. We have to be able to find some way of dealing with that. And it's gotta be Purge. Play melee with Joniact. I don't want to play melee! You died on the bullet pass. That's okay, the wort. Everyone dies on the bullets passed, even me. Bullet passed sucks. F. Go for the heal. If I was playing a Smash game, I would play the new one so that I could play as a Squidling.
Reeling, about to break.
You'll be fine, don't worry about it. You died on Agunim. I also died on Agunim. Don't worry about it, the word. I was embarrassed by dying on Agunim. I'm the Gungeon guy. You're inconsistent with canon, says Bound Hades. I'm okay with canon. You know, all you really need to do there is just slow play it. Agunim, some of the attacks I just don't know how to dodge because well, I don't do the fight that often. And also his shots kind of, they squiggle. They curve back and forth like a snake. Okay.
A trifling victory.
We've never been blighted.
A victory
Dump it.
nonetheless.
I like getting the gems, though. Oh, and this is a buff of some sort. Must have been stress relief. I mean, we only had 19 stress, so it's not that big of a mistake, but I gotta remember. Fish Idol is damage, Mast's Head is stress, I think. Dude, I'm loving the surprise from the lantern, though. Now, what do we do turn 1? Dodge down. We could go for a stun or a plague. I'm gonna go for the plague, because we gotta kill him at some point. Let's stack it up now. Reduce his speed. You know what? The Intimidate from the Leper, even if it's not direct damage in the back, reducing their speed means you're more likely to get the KO. That's actually not bad. I've been neglecting Intimidate on the Leper, I think.
Mortality clarified in a single
Well, that's horrible.
strike.
You are dead, luckily. But we have to do a heal at some point. I guess it's just gonna be now, and hopefully we don't get crit again. Thank you. Attack the Leper! He's the one at the front! Accusation. Unfortunately, we didn't get the first move, so she's gonna get even more stressed out. Ugh. I hate it. Don't kill her. Or, she's not gonna die, because he doesn't do any sort of bleeding or blighting, but still.
The wounds
Pretty
of
bad.
war can be healed.
They keep attacking her, they keep critting her, pulling her forward, critting her again. Don't do that! Speed is 8. His speed is 8, his speed is 6. Go for the kill / stun. Any heals we can get out is gonna be nice. Please let the Vestal go first. The Vestal go first, please, please, please. Hey, yes. What we might want to do, actually, is have the Plague Doctor in the third position, the Vestal in the very back.
Be wary.
We don't need 2 of these.
Triumphant pride precipitates a dizzying fall.
So what we might want is this. Because then if she gets pulled forward, she can still do a targeted heal, which might be very important at this point.
A fortune waiting to be spent.
So more combat. We could camp again if we need to. We didn't do combat buffs, we did stress heals. Go Blight. Now, do we Intimidate? I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna go for the KO on the Piranha, which will work if we attack with the Vestals. That's what we're gonna do. But I'm gonna put my money on the Plague Doctor and the Abomination being able to move first before the Thrall, get a little bit more blight on him. The damage accuracy and crit sucks if he explodes, but hopefully he does not. And honestly, we can use the Leper to do a hit now because of the blight killing the fish. So I don't even think you do the manacles, I think you just go for Beast Bile. And he's dead, perfect. Milk Jug has Bound Hades as an occultist in her game. Bound Hades will always be an occultist and will always die in every game. That's the dream. Maybe I should have done the stun. But we're gonna have the Vestal do the stun anyways. You will not let him die. You might not have a choice, I should say. I didn't do Purge. We gotta swap out Purge. Gotta remember to do that. It's okay, a Hugh does get a kill, and the heal I don't care about at all. You know, I'd rather you don't take 12 points. Hue is a kill, 76%, 76%. Same hit chance, might as well use the Hue. Now, you always have a choice if you die, and that choice is, am I going to dodge this incoming crit? Am I going to resist the bleed that's going to KO me? That's your choice on a mission, at all points. Don't forget that. Never forget that.
Compassion is a
Compassion is a
rarity
rarity.
in the pitch of battle.
If we tarry, surely more will come. He's dead. Don't worry about it. Just gotta let him freaking get blighted. He will die. Don't worry about it.
Surgical precision.
Surgical precision.
All chat players would have to use a controller with Parsec if I did Parsec runs.
So
I mean, I don't have a problem with that. Go ahead. Use a controller. I'm gonna skip the wall for now. We might need 2 shovels for 2 walls. I hope we don't, but it's just 1 curio, 1 battle. We're gonna have to probably drop the loot anyways, so, you know, keep pushing forward. Also, hey, Purge. We want Purge, Self-Heal, Intimidate. And if we find the Squiffy Ghast, hopefully we can deal with him now. Okay. So Intimidate, and then if he's at the front, Purge. One or the other. Now the Bloated Thrall has to go. So do you open up with the Manacles? Stun. Light. I know we're not focusing the middle line, but this is what we have to do, I think. Good, the debuff did land, so we will go before him on the next turn now. And everyone else is stunned that is going to be able to do damage. 1 more hit from the Plague Doctor will kill the Bloated Thrall. However, the Squiffy Ghast is probably going to move forward with Maddening Shanti. Hitting the Vestal, of course, because why not? It's only 10 stress, it's not that much. But we have to purge. No! You son of a gun! It's okay, he was stunned. I don't know if the Thrall does Gargling Grab before the explosion, or if he does the explosion on turn 2. Subtle difference. The difference being that the stun may not even matter, but I'm gonna try the Beast Bile first. Get the DOT up. He is dead in 2 turns if I hit him once, so that's what we're gonna do. I could go for a Hue or something, but that's not what this is about. This is about purging the Squiffy Ghast. You can just be stunned. Again.
Compassion is a rarity.
And Purge, 88% chance of hitting and a 85% chance of pushing back. And it hits for 28 on crit. I love it. Yeah, that's a good ability. It's actually really nice to have here. I'm really glad that I took the Leper instead of the Hellion. Okay, so he does Gargling Grab, and then he'll do the explosion, so he is dead. Fantastic. That kills them both. I mean, well, the Bloat was already dead. Do another Purge. Do the Purge. It's actually good damage, so if he does 1 more lunge, he's dead to a Purge. I like it. You want to see one of those Thralls exploding? No. No, thank you. Has to crit to kill. We could do a stun on the back. His speed is real high. When did that happen? It crit killed. I guess the debuff wore off because I've been purging him for round after round after round, right? For the stun. Everyone else is blighting to death, so he's going to be pushed forward with Ceremonial Cut. Everyone else, heal up. And then we will toss out some... Yo, nice stun. Toss out some damage on the next turn and Blight. Now, admittedly, having the Vestal in the back is better for the potential healing, but admittedly, it means that she cannot do the debuff unless she gets pulled forward. But maybe it's just more important to have her able to do the big heal if someone's on low HP, you know? Probably kill. 86, 91, 95. Okay, so the less damage it deals, the more it has an accuracy, I think.
Destroyed.
Acceptable.
Foolish
Annoying
heart.
combat, but hey,
Brought
wasn't
low
that bad.
and driven into the mud.
Crit scout, no secret room in this little area here. Ah, and this is exactly what we want. We want to get rid of Bloodthirsty. Satanophobia we can just remove in a thing in the Hamlet. 3 enemies. To what do I owe the pleasure of only having 3 enemies? Should we go for the stun? 50% chance of stunning the Thrall. I'll go for it. What else are we going to do with the Vestal? A debuff attack? I should probably switch off to Judgment. A lot of stress. We have to camp. As much as I would like to delay the camp, the whole point of camping is to either heal or do stress relief, unless you're doing a boss fight, I think. So I think we should camp, reduce stress as much as possible, and then keep going. Because I worry about someone breaking, and breaking is just so bad if they get an affliction. I saw Importer. The thing is that I'm probably not gonna ever do a oh god, what is it? Parsec? A Parsec run of Gungeon, just because I can't imagine anyone would be happy with the delay, you know?
Eradicated.
Maybe it's something that we'll do at some point, but I highly doubt it. But yes, someone, if they play, they would have to use a controller. Whatever. There is a delay with Parsec. There's always going to be a delay if you're playing over the internet. By definition. The packets can only travel so quickly.
These nightmarish creatures can be felled. They can be beaten.
It's like a positive quirk or a negative quirk or removal of a quirk. Nah. I'm fine with what we have right now. Camp.
A spark without kindling is a goal without hope.
It's a goal without hope. Everyone else reduce their stress. Oh, it's such a good ability on the Leper. He's like on par with a Jester for the quarantine ability. Such good stress relief. Sanctuary. Reduce. Reduce. That was the wrong move, but it was a stress relief move, so I don't mind.
The way is lit.
Also, hey.
The path is clear. We require only the strength to
Use the
follow
correct freaking ability, please. Honestly, the dodge of the enemies has not been that much of a problem. Even the Lepers have been able to hit. So I don't really think we need to worry so much about illumination here. Ba-da-ba-dum-bum-bum-bum. Let's go for you. If we hit for 3, you're just straight up dead. There you go. That's really good. A crit would have been fun, because then the Pelagic Piranha would have basically only had, you know, one turn of being able to do a stress attack, but I guess he would probably move before the fish anyways, so maybe not. He'd probably get his second turn as, you know, as well. This is what I want, though. I want him to stress the front units who have the personal stress heal, but he never seems to want to do it. So that's a kill. Probably just gonna kill this Pelagic Piranha. Oh, you know what? We could intimidate him and then maybe get a stress heal out of it. Yeah, reduce his speed. Now we should go first, and by going first, hopefully, we can do, you know, one stress heal, one party heal, one heal with the Plague Doctor maybe, and then the Leper can just smack him. And I need the Leper to smack him, because the Leper does the most damage.
Success so clearly in view. Or is it merely a trick of the light?
Crit. Crit scouting! No secret room, though. It must be over here on the right side, and we didn't get the crit scout. What a shame. What a shame, what a shame, what a shame, what a shame, what a mighty, mighty shame. 75, 65, 65, 65. We do have to do a lot more exploration, though. 2 more room battles, plus an optional room battle down here, or hallway battle, I should say. And we should do this, I think, first, then the treasure, then we'll do all of our backtracking, and then pick up all the loot that we left behind. What's the best party I've seen before? Leper with anybody else? Well, I really enjoyed that party from the Crimson Court missions that we took. Leper, Jester, Occultist, Vestal. It worked wonderfully. The Occultist had a guaranteed stun. The Leper just did like 70 damage on a crit. It was really good. Hit for 7 is a kill. Bypasses stealth and then reduces speed. I had no idea. That's wonderful. We should absolutely do that. In fact, the Judgment might just straight up get a kill. Another 6 damage, 12. That probably wouldn't kill. That wouldn't kill either, but then he could get the Blight out. Yeah, let's go for it. Plague Doctor and the Abomination can probably kill these two at the back line. That's 50 damage. Definitely worth a bandage. You got pulled up, so you can't do it anymore. Ugh. Alright, Fishman, you're probably gonna live. You're not gonna live, you're gonna die. Heck yeah. You know, it sucks that it took 2 actions from the Leper, but he can still hit the back line, you know, he can still make some progress. It's real nice.
A momentary abatement.
So I have a reason to do this, and it's to not waste an action. Because I need to do a slam.
A time to perform beyond one's limits.
Also debuffed accuracy, dodge, and speed again. That's really good from a slam. Stop pinching the Leper. He's wounded enough as it is. Knockback, negative dodge, and speed. What gave him the accuracy down? Oh, of course, the Blight attack. I remember now. So now we're in a better position. We'll just stay here. We can only do that once per battle, but I think that's okay to do. You know, it gave everyone a little bit of stress, but it's real nice to just reposition. 8 damage. Okay, you're gonna be stress healing. There's no point. Oh, I forgot to use the bandage. There's no point in using the melee attack from the leper if he's not gonna crit. He's dead in 1 turn anyways. I kind of wish you did hit him with that. Yeah, heal up. You always run battlefield medicine on occultists. You mean, plague doctors? Battlefield medicine we could use, but I need the DOT to actually kill him, so we have to actually, do it like that. And actually, he's not dead anyways, because he's gonna live with 3. Judgment is a KO.
Monstrous size.
We can just use a
has no
bandage.
Intrinsic merit, unless inordinate exsanguination be considered a virtue.
Yeah, we get it. Let's try to get rid of Bloodthirsty again. Witness. Squiffy Ghast and 2 armored maggots. Oh, this is a troublesome fight. If we kill the maggot and he gets sent to the front line, is it off-kilter jig every single turn? This would be horrible. So we're definitely gonna try to keep him in the back. Debuff his speed. I'm even just gonna go for a stun. In the off chance it works. But I worry about killing the maggot, him being sent up to the front, and then him constantly doing off-kilter jigs, and it could stress us out very quickly. But that was a good opportunity. Yeah, because this maggot's already dead. It was a good opportunity to get a little bit of extra blight on him. Reduce his speed even more. Nope, but that's okay. It's still damage. And he is dead if he gets 2 actions, so I'm okay with this. He should act before the maggot, and then he's gonna move forward, and then he's gonna die. This is okay. Dude, who would have thought a wooden barrel is the most difficult enemy in the game? In the Cove, rather. Maybe not the game. That's the crocodile. Maggot's already dead. Let's get those crits out. This was a good fight. We did not take stress damage, I don't think, so we're just purely, you know, pure stress profit from this fight. Abomination and the Leper are going to be looking good. Plague Doctor a little bit high. Vesta a little bit high as well, but we're doing what we can. Gulp. Dum dum da dum. Get out of here, Bleedstone. So we are basically done. We know that there is a wall that we could use a shovel on if we so desire, but otherwise, we have only 1 more combat remaining. 1 more guaranteed combat, let's say. And then we can douse the torch, do a whole walk around, pick up all the loot, low light level, etc., etc. And we still have more than a full stack of food, so we can definitely get rid of some food.
Mind
Whoa!
that such missteps are the exception, and not the rule.
Minus 10% stress, but he still took 39 stress. Was it because it was shadowy? It was because there wasn't a torch. I don't know. Well, that was horrible. Well, first of all, take the herbs. He's probably gonna have a panic attack, but you know what? Or she's probably gonna have a panic attack, if that's okay. Yeah, especially with 2 of them. They are surprised. I think we've surprised all but 1 encounter. That lantern is amazing! Okay. What can we do? We can reduce your speed and remove you from stealth. And then we can try to stun you. Hopefully the Fishman does a buff and not a stress attack on the Plague Doctor. That's fine too. That I do not mind. A crit, I guess, would also be bad because that might stress out the Plague Doctor. But if they get stressed out, it's the last guaranteed combat. I'm okay with it. We've done a pretty good job.
Quickly the tide turns.
It didn't quite get there. Okay, I need to hit you once to kill you. You have low speed already. I'm surprised the Leper's going first, but I get, oh, you know what? That improves your own speed. Wonderful. Wonderful ability. You're dead. Stun you. Katana bullets are pretty good in Gungeon. They are. I had katana bullets a little while ago. It's not a guaranteed kill. Judgment could get a kill here. I forgot to use the bandage. Arrgh, forgot to use the bandage.
A dizzying blow.
That's gonna cause the Plague Doctor to get an affliction, probably. Selfish. That's okay. If anyone gets out alive, it will be me. You're gonna get out alive. Don't worry about it. Don't be a silly Sherry. Use the freaking bandage this time. Good lord. And honestly, heal up. Let's make sure that these 2 units don't have to spend money. So you're dead. We only have the Cultist Champion. I guess it might be Ren for the Old God, because we're marked that abilities, you know, maybe benefiting from a higher crit chance or something. It's possible. Maybe not. Ba-da-da. Good stress heal. I imagine we're probably going to have at least 1 more combat, so honestly, I'm not that concerned about getting 2-0 stress on these guys on this turn. Just don't crit again. Thank you. You know, we do have, you know, an optional combat here. And we might have room combat as we do backtracking, which is why we need to make sure we save at least a couple of torches. That's fine, though. A little bit of extra stress, not a problem.
Compassion is
the
pitch of battle.
And now we're going to start opening up everything, because we are done. So, 2 food, dump it, take the gold. Continue adventuring. I forgot to reduce the torch.
Darkness closes in, haunting the hearts of
you should
men.
do it. Resist blight, that's okay. And as long as we make sure that we use the torch before we get into combat, we don't need to light up our way, I don't believe. The Shambler should not get us. And if he does, we can retreat. Because we're gonna retreat. Although we've got an Abomination, we'll give it a shot for a couple of turns, probably. Lots of gold. 350, we're gonna take it, get rid of the holy water, please. Ah! There's a trap. Hey, you know what? Gives you an opportunity for a little bit of stress relief. Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. This is another 47. Please don't have a heart attack, at least. Any treasures are mine. How about no? Yo.
Gold, trinkets, and baubles. Paid for in blood.
We have, I mean, we got jade, but we have a lot of gems. 3 sapphires, 2 rubies, that's pretty good. No combat. Another 1,000 gold. Okay, so now we're gonna dump the bandages because surely there's a treasure secret away here. We've already found it. Because I think there may have been a couple of curio interactions that required a shovel. Maybe. We do have 7 torches remaining. That's pretty good. You know, I think I'm gonna not have the Plague Doctor interact with this this trap up here. Just thinking. It's fine.
Mechanical hazards.
I mean, it's a lot of stress. 45 stress. I don't remember the stress here being that bad, but I guess it is. Skip it. So a couple of people are gonna need stress relief, but again, it's all for the gold. Beautiful, wonderful gold. Gold, gold!
For a task well performed.
Keep the keys, there's a couple of chests. Dump the shovel. Fearful! I moved the money around and he's like,
Frailty.
the jingle of
Finally
coin.
claim their due.
What is that, smoking hole in the ground? I think you need a anti-venom to interact with it, and then it gives you stress relief, but it's not necessary at all. Dude, the gold is out of freaking control. Dump the torches, man. Unless that map has a secret room on it, I don't care. Gold?
Tax
No gold.
laden with loot.
Crest, though.
Often low on supplies.
Alright, you know who? Okay, you know, Vestal, your turn. Interact with the damn trap. Someone can disarm a trap in this mission, I believe it. Oh my god.
Curious
I figured
is the trap
she's
maker's
gonna get
art.
stressed out anyways,
His
probably.
efficacy unwitnessed by his own eyes.
Irrational. Verse 16, the meek shall lords inherit something something. It took me too long to parse the the numbering system that they were using. Any treasures are mine. There's still booty inside. You took 1,000
If only
gold.
treasure could staunch the flow of
If only
otherworldly
treasure could
corruption.
reduce the stress level of our plague doctor named Joni.
Wow, no combat on the way back. That's kind of wonderful. Don't eat the corpse. Any treasures are mine. Any treasures are mine. Joni, stop taking all of the money. One more jade is acceptable. And then I'll take the portraits and might as well take the crests. Maybe the busts. Take the busts. Okay, and we're done. 3 people need stress relief, and that's about it.
Wholesome marine life can flourish.
Don't I gotta click on that hole in the ground?
If indeed there is
Yeah.
such a thing.
That's why I didn't want to do it. I didn't, because I think you can also get negative, you can get negative outcomes by interacting with the curios if you don't have the correct item in your inventory. So because I didn't have any anti-venom, it wasn't a guaranteed positive outcome, and I didn't want to stress my people out. It doesn't matter, you know, we're done with the mission. This is about gold and, you know, getting that cool ancestor's coat. Paranormania, Necromania, Torn Rotator, Lethargy. This is horrible. Everyone needs to do stress relief and quirk removal
The
now.
plume and the pistol. A fitting end to my folly. And a
Right, so-
curse upon us all.
Oh, he's not done yet. Let's make sure we do this correctly. You, and you. Wait, gonna be a bit expensive, but, 10,000 gold for a 30, 40,000 gold mission, that's probably worth it. Then, what mission are we gonna do next? Is this the Sunken Crew? No, it's the Siren. Ugh. I don't really want to do the Siren mission. We are out of ancestor level trinkets we can get, by the way. So it seems like, you know what it is? The remaining ancestor trinkets, we have to kill the Shambler for them. That's what it is. Because we are, champion long mission, no ancestor trinkets, so we have to kill the Shambler for things like the map. But at least we have the lantern, at least we have the coat now. I don't know if the coat is any good, but we have it. And we have to choose a mission now. At least we have access to, very rare trinkets. Martyr Seal. Siren's Conch. If we were doing the Siren, how would we do it? Name the nameless. Pansevolt. It's a great name. I actually really like that name, but Chemblast does not have a name. There you go. If we were doing the Siren, what would we want? The Siren has 2 actions per turn. A Mark party could work. Occultist, Arbalist, Bounty Hunter. You could output a lot of damage there. Could even put on a Houndmaster if you really wanted to, but Curious? Oh, we need to remove that. Hellion could work, allows them to hit any position. Man-at-Arms I don't think we need. Upping the dodge could be effective. I don't know if that actually works against the Siren's Siren Pull ability, but we could try that. I believe one thing we do have to pay attention to is party position, though, because if I remember correctly, the Siren, when an enemy comes back from the Siren side, they will get shuffled, so we need to make sure that we're able to handle the shuffle. I think they get pushed to the back or the front. I think they get pushed to the back of your party. So we need to be able to have people able to move back or lunge forward. So maybe, Grave Robber, Highwayman, Occultist, Arbalist. We would need to level up the Occultist, because they're only level 3 and this is a champion level mission, but maybe we can just do the Cove later in that case. If we're doing the Cove later, then we can either go to the Weld or the Ruins. Let's take a quick look at our people. Actually, you know what? Let's take a moment and maybe worry about quirk removals, because we do have nasty quirks that need removing. We need busts, by the way. Finish upgrading that. We'd have a couple people with nasty quirks that need removing. So, in fact, I just saw one. Hylomania needs to be removed. Clumsy, -5 dodge. That needs to be removed, but Curious needs to be removed first. Okay. Then, well, actually, someone had diseases, right? No, we're fine. So Ruins or Weld, ideally for the long length mission. Also, Stagecoach, no one we want. Actually, you know what? An Abomination could be nice. I'm probably not going to take him out on a mission ever, but I like that the Abomination has a class. Random trinkets, all garbage. Don't waste the crests on it. Okay. We have Jesters. They function well in the Weld. We could just do this party. Warren's Ruins Scrounge, Flawed Release. Minus crit on range, it literally doesn't matter. We could do this party in the Weld. Hellion, Jester, because things will bleed in the Weld and bleed pretty nicely. And a Flagellant as like a healer. And then maybe we could just toss in someone in the back line for extra damage. Maybe a Grave Robber, they can toss out thrown daggers. They do have a flashing dagger, which can reduce the bleed resistance of an enemy. Or what about a man-at-arms? 4th position man-at-arms. Fourth position man-at-arms. Don't we have like a trinket? Yeah, plus protection and dodge if in position 4. So he would focus on bolster, guard, command, to increase accuracy, crit, and damage of an ally while being guarded, and bellow to reduce the dodge and speed of enemies. That could work. I don't like it, but I've never run a backline man-at-arms before, but we have the trinket for it. I don't know, you want to give it a shot? He is Eldritch Slayer. It's kind of unfortunate that we would be using him purely for guarding, but we'll think about it. I will think about it. Until then, for those of you on YouTube, like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support me on Twitch, Patreon, and Streamlabs, and I hope to see you here again for the next mission in the Darkest Dungeon.